All right, so it's that time of year again. This is the video where I tell you to never, ever, ever buy a 540i, E39 540i. Never, ever, ever, or never, ever, ever buy anything with a M62tu in it, because it'll wreck your bank account quicker than a stripper will. Anyhow, we have E39 in the background. This is a 525i. We don't have a 540 sitting here, so this is the closest thing you're going to get, boys, right? Overall, these cars are not bad cars. They are a little bit parts consuming. Luckily, the parts are not very expensive for them, so that kind of works out. As far as the chassis goes, control arms, window regulators, door handles can snap here, so on and on. Sunroof leaking, water intrusion through the door cards, the foam cards behind the door panels themselves. What else? Broken headlight adjusters, LEDs going out on the instrument cluster, things like that. M62tu though, overall, it seems like those engines, you either get them and they're leaking from every damn gasket on the car, or you get them and they're leaking nothing at all. Definitely a lot different than like our M5 with the S85. That car leaked nothing ever. Never, ever, ever. That was branded as a horrible engine too. But the M62tu, it's a little bit less common anymore. A lot of those cars have gone to the junkyard. So you're looking at E38. To have the TU engine, the Vanos engine, it'd have to be at 99 and up. So E38 99 to 01 would have that engine. The E39 be 99 to 03 would have that engine. X5 would have that engine up to 03, I think. So 99 to 03, I think 04 was the N62. Timing chain guides, those parts are getting hard to get right now for that engine. It's probably about, man, by the time you do the oil separator, by the time you get the gaskets for it, by the time you have to buy timing tools to do that engine. You have to get German oil solution tools. You're probably $700 in parts in just fixing it only. Now, that don't sound too bad considering we're building the Porsche, building this, everything's crazy money. But a 540i isn't really, per se, worth a lot of money to justify doing that. The one we had in here a while back, we did the timing reset on it. And he did so much work himself, it was worth doing it for him. And now he has a car that's, you don't have to worry about it. It's done. You know, once you do these cars, once you do the whole thing, the car is pretty much hands down borderline bulletproof at that point. You get a high enough mileage, you have to do coolant lines, things like that. But mechanical water pump, thermostat that doesn't fail near as much as others. If you redo the gaskets correctly with the correct sealer, not a lot of oil leaks. All right, guys, so today's video is brought to you by Launch. This is their new Creator E-Light 200. They were kind enough to send this over to us. And what we say on the BMWs and the Porsches and all this stuff, you need a good glove box scanner. This is even a notch above that. So what you're looking for is something that does SRS airbag, it does all your ABS codes, does transmission stuff, and does everything you need to do with the engine. And these people make really good scanners, and we're gonna open up a look right now and see. So this is networkable diagnostic tool based on Android platform. What about us Apple people? Can provide the most convenient service DIY owners and repair shops. Different functions supported by the different configurations are shown in the following table. So let's go and crank her open here real quick. We have our blue E39 in here. We're gonna test it out really quick on here. Gingerly set that on there. And here's our book, our manual, our little packets. And here it is out of the box. We'll have a link in the description with a discount code for you guys that are interested in this scanner. And it should be interesting. So let's go with the car. Let's hook it up, see what we got. Okay, so we've got to hook up the E39 here. It's kind of like on an Android platform with a back and home button. I'm not familiar with this. It's a little bit funky, but once you figure it out, it's not bad. We're going to go to OBD2. Now you can also go diagnose, but let's go to OBD2 first. And it's going to, I'm trying to see it as you guys can, it's going to connect to the car. And then it's going to, see, I don't know why it's doing that. Whenever it first runs through, it says it's failed, but then it works. Whatever. Okay, DCT's and ECU. It is touchscreen, so that's kind of an odd situation. That's rare for scanners to be touchscreen, especially a smaller scanner. Let me see here. Refault codes. So it's throwing a code for mass airflow. I'm not sure. So this actually hooks to the internet. Oh, so actually we'll go to Google. So it's actually a full-out Android system. You can look it up yourself and things like that. So I think what we're going to do, though, to do this, we probably should go, let's quit that, go into diagnose, and see. Okay, so then you have to put the actual model of the car in. So it'll actually, you could actually look the codes up yourself. So, I mean, there is benefit to that. You don't have to pull your phone out and do it, or go to the computer. We'll let it scan the car with this. Now remember, if you have 2001 and older BMW, you will have to buy the little round adapter and go under the hood to do that, to do any ABS or SRS or anything like that. And then, so we're just going to automatically search this car, and it should scan all the ECU units, maybe. We just have the battery and hook, so hard telling what we might get. The key to stuff like this is how fast is it? How fast can you plug it in and scan your car? So we're already on about 10 seconds. Okay, so there it is. It's up already. So it's showing all, I don't know why the mileage is showing that. 158, which is what it has on it. I guess that's kilometers. It's got the VIN number, already scanned it. So it kind of does it like ISTA. It already shows up all the information on it. It shows E39, Series 5, 525i. Automatic transmission, left-hand drive. Construction date, 2002. M54. Let's do a, I can't remember what we did on the other scanner. Was it health report or system scan? Do you remember? I think it's health report, wasn't it? Let's do system scan. Because one Philip has, he has a new one of these. I don't remember which one it is, but he could just scan the whole thing all in one go, and it's real easy. But yours doesn't have Google or anything. It does like no browser on it.
You can browser like that.
Right. So we noticed one thing. It is kind of like this. In fact, when it scanned the light module, the lights came on and went off, and it was done. And then let's just click on, you click on the modules, click on the airbag module. It tells you what version it is, the coding index. It tells you a lot of stuff. The scanner is a little more detailed than a lot of stuff is, that's for sure. And then our back button's up here. So you can read fault codes, clear fault codes, read data system, module information. I don't see where I can calibrate that. I mean, that's kind of a stretch. That's more of a full out ISTA type situation. However, in the closing comments on the scanner, I don't remember how much was this? A couple $100, I think. It does do a lot for that. If you're not familiar with the Android platform, it is a little bit clunky. You know, here we all use iPhone stuff and all Mac stuff. I'm not familiar with this, but if you have a phone that has the little home button and the little back arrow and all that stuff on it, this might be for you. Does it function? Yes. It does a little more than your average scanner and be able to look stuff up immediately. So if you're in a shop and you see something quick, you could use that. If you're in a shop, you can't use your phone, and you work in a shop, you can't use your phone, you can look everything up right on here. Actually has a browser. Okay. Links in the description, discount code, go check it out. So that's pretty much it. I mean, not an extravagant amount of stuff. I'm trying to think anything else on there. There is some feasible links and things that it could actually blow, some fuses that it could blow where the car won't start. Other than the 5 fuse holder in the ECU box under the hood up here on the passenger side, there's a feasible link on the engine itself. We had some alternator problems before with those. That is water-cooled alternator, and they like to go out. Alternators and those are, I'm going to say expensive, but we just price Porsche alternators and they're not that expensive. Like 160 to 200 bucks for a water-cooled alternator for an M62tu. And I would say you're like 150K, 130, 150K. You have to start looking at the alternator, at the starter, the radiator itself, and associated lines with that. So just be aware of that. If you replace any parts on any of these cars, do not go get the Chinese stuff. This car will kick you right in the face if you try to do that to it. It will not be having any of that stuff. Like I said, starters, alternators, hoses. A lot of the push lock hoses, if they're off-brand, they won't connect right. We seem to have pretty good luck in past with URO parts recently. Have gotten a little bit better. Gates makes hoses also, OEM, but I mean, that's crazy money, right? Crazy stupid money. And Febby Bilstein makes hoses. Whatever you get your hands on, but it has to be a legit name brand from a legit seller on eBay or Amazon, because if not, you never know what you're going to get. If you go to FP Zero, ECS Tuning, you're looking a week and a half to get anything from those guys, and if you live right down the road from them. And then you're also going to pay dealer prices for non-dealer stuff. So be cautious of all of that. Leave comments below. Let me know what you think about the 540i. Is it going to rise in value? It blipped up and kind of dipped down. It's at a weird state, right? M5, E39 5 soared through the roof. 540 is kind of hitting a bumpy road, up and down, up and down. That's going to be it, guys. I'll talk to you very soon with another video. We'll see y'all later.